the PlayStation girl signing in. I'm getting ready about to go to Retro Mansion for my big trade for Concerto. And I'm taking that with me, along with a few other things, so that way I can finally get my Grail. So let's go! Trade is commencing here for this big boy. Yeah! So let's look in the case and see what they got. They got some Wii's, GameCube, a Sega Saturn, which I have, and then of course a nice GameCube with the what is that? I actually don't know what that is. Mobile Power GC. Oh, it even has a screen. The switches, looks like some amiibos, a 3DS XL, and then more switches. Oh look, Animal Crossing, Genesis, a Super Famicom, some games, and all this down here, a Dreamcast, which I already have, and some 360s. It's a Nintendo 64 cartridge holder, which is cool. It's $75. That's actually a pretty good deal for that. Another holder by Video Matrix. I've seen these before, but I don't know exactly what this one's for. Old Mario box, you have The Legend of Zelda, and if you look around, there's Mario on the front with a Bulbasaur on top. Here is an original Xbox carrying case for 20 bucks. This is really cool, man. I love cases whenever you can carry consoles back in the day just to go hang out with your friends and play video games at their house. Link's Awakening, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, Mario Odyssey, Animal Crossing. I actually have this one. And then Yokai Watch. I always want to say Yokai Watch. PS1 Strike Guides and PS2. They have Dragon Warrior 7, Wild Arms 2, Grandia, Breath of Fire 3 and 4, and the list goes on. And look what I found. Official Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero Strat Guide. Like, this will help me at all. Oh no! 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 I've got the same DS bag, but in pink. I don't know what that is, the Psychonauts 2 thing, but it looks really cool. I have a 32X in the box. That's kind of cool. I've not seen that before. For all you Xbox lovers out here, here is a Xbox selection that they do have at Retro Mansion. And then, of course, Wolverine's Revenge. I've heard that's actually pretty good. The fight stick that I bought last time I was here, but in the box. And $30 for this is a hell of a deal. And it's actually really fun to play with this thing, especially with Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero. Man, that's a wild ride. Selection of Atari games. Spider Fighter's pretty good. Keystone Capers is definitely one of my favorites. Frostbite I've not played. Dodgems pretty fun. Combat is a classic. I don't know what Infiltrate is. I've never actually seen that before. Moonsweeper I've never seen before. Defender's a classic. Chopper Command's really good. E.T. is not good. I actually just got rid of my Atari 7800. So to see an actual Atari 7800 in the box, Centipede is actually pretty cool. Look at that. That was 25 cents at one point. Big 20, Commodore. 120 bucks. That's actually not bad. I've never actually seen one of these in the box before. And this thing is freaking heavy. Down on the floor, I'm looking at all the PlayStation 1 games. I'm gonna see if I can find anything for the collection. Wish me luck. I've got this, but not in the double case like this for a triple play 97. So I don't know if it's supposed to be in a double case or a single case. I have no idea. Time Crisis I still need, but I'm still waiting to find that big box. This one right here. Not that, not Sled Storm. I got 2 copies of that. Oh, this one right here. I have been looking for this forever. For some reason, the Smurfs is really hard to find, but Smurf Racer is a lot easier. So for 25, I'm gonna pick this up. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, A Twitch in Time. I actually have this already. It's not a bad platformer, but the show is way better. Nightmare Creatures is actually really good. If you like Bloodborne, this is definitely something that you want to check out on the PlayStation 1. I'm still looking for Nightmare Creatures 2, but that one's a little bit harder to find and a lot more expensive. They have a sealed game, Kickboxing. I already own this, but for 10 bucks, sealed, that's a good deal. Let's check out the PS2 section and see if I can find anything I need. Mortal Kombat Deception. I literally just picked this up from Goodwill for 6 bucks. I've never played this one before. I gotta check it out at some point once I finish Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero Mythologies if I ever do. Celebrity Deathmatch. Oh, one of the things on PS2 were weird and fun. No one lives forever. Well, I know they don't. Soul Reaver 2. I haven't actually played that. The only one I've ever played is Soul Reaver Legacy of Kain. That's it. So the other ones I've not actually got to play yet. I'm really short. I can't reach. I'm really short. I can't reach. Extermination is actually a really good title. If you like survival horror, this is one to check out. This was my first ever PS2 game I ever played, and it is an experience. They have something called the Unisonic Tournament 2000, an action TV game. Is that a Pong system? I have no idea what that is. I collect for Wii U. I'm going for the full set of that as well, so I'm going to see if there's anything that I need for my collection in this. Hyrule Warriors. already got that one and it's $10. That's actually not a bad deal. Pac-Man systems. I remember seeing these in Angry Video Game Nerd's room. I don't know what that one is though. Wait, that's Cubert. Never mind. Elden Ring, Night Rain. Looks like a promo thing from what I could tell. They got the Mistress of Darkness herself, Elvira. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. The Guardian of the Abyss. Looks like a Freddy vs. Jason on VHS. I remember going to see this in the movies whenever I was younger. I'm like, what the hell is happening? They actually have Wistmaster on VHS. I love this series. It always creeped me out whenever I was younger. Dad is the one that got me into horror movies. Hail to the king, baby. I love Army of Darkness. That's actually my favorite. Bins of VHS. The Rescuers Down Under, Angels in the Outfield, Pinocchio, The Page Master. That one was classic. I remember playing that game on Super Nintendo or Genesis, one of the two. They have a lot here than just scary movies. So if this is something you collect, definitely come down here to Retro Mansion and check out their VHS selection. Holy crap, there's 3 totes. Shiba one, and that is $100, which is not bad. It has the VHS player, it looks like. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's a VHS player. And then they have a Magnavox. Down at Retro Mansion, picked up these two. Concerto, got the big one. I'm excited. Let's go.